many of you know what is ITTC? Sometimes going up there. Yes.
Integrated Teachers Training Course.
Yeah, Integrated Teachers Training Certification Program, certification, right? So the reason we have coined this as ITTC is because you have somebody, Suma, right? So she spoke about the Montessori system, and I think one more. What's your name, ma'am? Payashwini. So she also spoke about Montessori. That you wanted in your area children to know Montessori. When I go to Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, they say Montessori system. So I thought let me just touch on those. Integrated Teachers Training we started because you all probably would have heard about NTT, Nursery Teachers Training Certification Program, and MTT, which is Montessori Teachers Training Program, right? So what is ITTC is integrated, we combined, amalgamated, not only NTT and MTT, but also other practices available for teachers, right? So it could be a Regio Emilio or any other method. And the best thing in the ITTC is that we can always bring and amalgamate any best practices that is practiced in any corner of the world into this program. And that's how we have people like Jim Shaker. So we keep learning and we keep adding, and the program is evolved from batch 1. If you see for example, even if you look at your man and Manjusha, who have gone through batch 25, and from batch 25 to batch 34, there are a lot of changes, right? And probably she would have observed that with the way you probably going into the classroom and teaching. So, and they always say, oh, we missed that. Well, that's how it is, right? Yeah. So we basically got all these programs together and called Integrated Teachers Training Certification Program. So just to let you know what is Montessori. Montessori is one methodology, right? Montessori. So preschool is early years is a preschool, right? Or pre-primary is is what we used to call, and now early years are say nursery. Some call kindergarten. So Montessori is one methodology. Congratulations to all of you, batch 34 who are graduating today. 2 batches we've already done. So third batch is going to commence now. So what is this program? This program is for teachers who are looking to progress to the next level as coordinators, or say from you are teaching, and you would normally, when we ask you what's your dream, most would say I want to become a good teacher. I would then ask you, what do you mean by good teacher, right? Or if you say excellent, I would say, what do you mean by excellent teacher, right? So the next level where you contribute significantly, right? And of course, if you have a dream of becoming a coordinator, or say moving from teacher to a facilitator, that's something that you want to learn today. And VPs, vice principals, right? Or say headmisters, and who are looking to make a significant contribution in their teaching, and perhaps somebody like Shailaja ma'am wanting to start your own school, right? Teacher to our next level, which is coordinator or a headmistress or a vice principal or a principal, doesn't matter, right? But this program is for all those people, whatever you are teaching, whether you are in the early years, whether you decide that I want to teach early years throughout my life because I am very passionate about that, that's also fine. But this program is for people who are looking to move from teacher to a facilitator, right? So that is next level, and we always call teacher as a facilitator. That's the reason that we have a topic today, teacher as a facilitator. You will learn a lot about it now. So this program has 2 main modules. Module 1 is teacher as a leader. You will also have leadership skills. Then teacher as a facilitator, that's completely facilitation skills. That includes even the presentation skills, right? Public speaking. Now, what does that module 1 cover? Teacher as a leader, it's again 9 hours program, right? Self-mastery, learning about yourself in deeper. Then leadership skills. Styles of leadership. Third one, principles of communication and public speaking. Teacher as a facilitator, again 9 hours, where you will have facilitation skills, teacher versus trainer versus facilitator, and learning styles and teaching styles, and of course the career guidance for you, right? So this is the program, and this cost is 10,500. This was a 3-day program, a 2-day offline program, 1 day online, right? Let me ask you, anybody know here what is the difference between teacher and a facilitator? Teacher, trainer and a facilitator?
Facilitator is something who just enables you to teach.
Probably you have a doubt or something, you get it cleared and you do it by yourself. Helping to do the things by yourself. Teacher is someone who probably teaches you to do every single aspect very neatly, clearly, especially like when it is early years, probably writing and all. It's like that.
Okay, good. I'll take the point. Anybody else?
I think a teacher is somebody who just teaches concepts, whereas a facilitator is somebody who helps an individual become independent so that they can go forward without a teacher.
Okay, very nice. You involve them, empower them to next level, right? And you also learn with them. You take them to the next level and make them independent learners. Excellent, very good. So that is why she is a psychologist, right? Psychologist or a special educator. Yeah. MSc psychology. Okay. The focus is on you, right? Next one, control. In the facilitators, as she said, it's a shared control. I also learn from you, I involve you, I learn from you, I facilitate. It doesn't mean that facilitator doesn't know. Facilitator should know more than the trainer or more than the teacher. But they don't talk. Probably teachers talk more, but it's one-sided, right? So one-side approach. But here it is not one-side. I allow you to talk, I empower you, I make sure you learn, and I also learn, I contribute, I summarize, I empower you, right? So shared control, presenter in control when in the case of teacher or say trainer or presenter. The third one, credibility, based on ability to create and sustain a supportive learning environment. That is what, as you heard earlier, supportive environment. Here could be based on content, knowledge, expertise, control of content and delivery, right? So in all these cases, it's not that a teacher is not a facilitator. If you are a teacher, you may have there are some teachers who have this facilitator's quality and they are very good and you can call them as facilitators, am I right? There are. But in terms of percentage, if you look at it, that's a very small percentage because we know, okay, I want to, see it, now you have done a program, ITTC, and you would say, I'm qualified to be a teacher because you have a certification and you've got some knowledge, in this, the 3-6 months journey, right? And you would say, okay, I go and I teach, I have a certificate, I know some knowledge and deliver. So if you stop there, you will always be a teacher. But if you start learning, as you said, what is next, and then you want to put yourself into learning, you probably would go to next level. Many of them, it's not that they don't want to, but they don't know what is a facilitator, how a facilitator does. You will enjoy that journey when you become a facilitator, right? If given a choice of 1 hour, if I am allowed to talk for 20 minutes and I'm making everyone talk, am I spending more energy and efforts? Less, right? Isn't it? So it's not that I want to show I know more and I want to talk. No, it's not. End of the day, you got to achieve something. You go with an objective and you achieve the objective and you see the outcome, learning outcome, and empower them, and somebody comes back and appreciates that, oh, today whatever I am, it's because of you. Right? You allow them to grow, right? So, of course, in the 3-day program, we talk a lot about facilitator. It's not theory, it's practicals where you come, deliver, present, and you improve yourself. And of course, train the trainer as well. You become a trainer as well with that, right? So that's the program that we have. So these 3 programs, of course, we can talk a lot about it a little later. So in the meanwhile, now I would request Mr. Chandrasekhar to take you through teacher as a facilitator. In that, we specifically focus on personal skills or why personal skills, right?
Are you all game for that? Again, let me go back to Varda, what he asked you, pitched you, and then what did you say, and then he made you repeat. Is it okay? You need to say yes loudly, huh? Come on. Yes. No need for sir and all that. Don't worry about the sir. Okay, great. In all probability, Nalina would have shared that with you in the beginning of the sessions itself, any of the sessions, whatever she does, is something to do with the individuals. All children are different. We are also different. So the best advantage for children is that they get taught. I am putting it in inverted commas. Actually, the word taught or teach, I am actually wanting to delete it from my vocabulary. I'll tell you why. Now, first we want to know we are also different, and then how different are we? That means do we know ourselves? Of course, there is a little topic on that, which I saw in the kind of program what you undergo. Do you know how much you are different? What is it that makes us all different? First, let us experience that. Are you all game for it?
Yes.
Again, low voice. Come on. Yes. Have enough energy. That's pretty good. In fact, Varda in his little introduction part of it was mentioning about the energy consumption. While you are standing, a facilitator will be investing lot more energy on thinking of how to interact with each individual. Lot more energy is invested there. For all practical purposes, it appears that facilitator is having less energy, impact. But in reality, they'll be thinking all the 24 hours. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will say, hold it.
But again, when you made us do these things.
So what is that part? I'm more interested in that. Because you performed it, you experienced it. Experience is the final thing what will make me learn something, not knowledge. Not that knowledge is not important, knowledge is required. But then unless you put it to practice, that's where skill comes into picture.
Right? So the difference between those online programs to compare to our online programs, we are not saying all 50 hours you do with us, but the difference is we give personalized attention to each of you. And we bring in, today, there are two things, content and methodology. Content is what to say. Content is what to say. Methodology is how to say. Now you get content today from the Google. As he rightly said, Google Baba. Anything you type, you get that information. The information is flooded. Now, I don't know which information to use, how to use, when to use, what to use. And that's where we come into picture, where we tell you these are the precisely to be used. These are the information precisely to be used. That's our expertise, right? So, keeping that in mind, we have developed this program. So, if you have any questions, please do ask. It's not that you need to commit right now. Even if you don't take this program, we are absolutely fine, right? But we are sharing what we are doing. Both are level 2 programs only. Depending on what level you are teaching, you can take. If you are teaching 6 to 12, you can take this program, or 6 to 10 predominantly. If you are teaching in the preschool, the previous one, right? You're getting it, right? Both are different. If you are in the preschool, you don't need to go through this, right? You are going through that only. If you are in this grade, like between 6 to 12, then you are going through this program, right? And one other aspect in this perhaps is not added in both is the psychology. We will also give you the psychology background also in this program, right? Because that is again, which is, CBSE is making it mandatory, special education is mandatory, psychology is mandatory, all those things are coming up, right? Next one. So this one is again, it's not a long-term program. This is just a 3 days program. If any of you, as I mentioned earlier, want to elevate yourself to next level, whether you are a preschool teacher or a mainstream school teacher or an entrepreneur or into any business, or tomorrow you work in the corporate world or anywhere, this is required because this is mainly to be an effective communicator. Now, how do you communicate? Any field you choose, right? You need to be an effective communicator, yes, right? And unless you connect with the audience, there is no meaning of communication. The true meaning of communication is the response you get, right? And that's what this program is going to do. And also, it also helps you to eliminate stage fear, develop public speaking skills, right? Teacher as a leader, they wanted to be a good mother to their own children.
And I did my ATT program in 2014 and 15. And with the help of Nalini ma'am, I started my career in the 3 months back. And within this 1 month, I got a job. And very happy to say that I did a training over here. And they are very helping me out for the long period. With their boosted words, I attended interview. Within 2 days, I passed out. And I'm starting my career. I'm planning to take a plan 2 also. So because it's showing us what I am and how I can lead my life, how I can get forward. So I'm happy to join this group. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Hema Sharma, and I am working in a Varna from last 1 year. I'm going to complete 1 year, and I did this training session. Past 3 months I finished, and thank you to Nalina ma'am. And I believe there is no stop for learning. You have to keep going and learn many things. Every day is a new day. Keep learning, and thank you.
I think this is a little emotional for me, the end of this course, because I started this course, I think I spoke to Sir also in the first session, and it was like, I don't even know how to put it in words. Like, for me, portraying myself to my daughter was the most important thing. And once I completed, like today before I came here, the only thing she asked me was, because she doesn't understand what is a certificate or what is graduation yet. So I just told her that, like, you get a star in your class, I'm going to get something for completing my class today. So she was like, oh, congratulations Mama, you're going to get a star today. And bringing, showing my daughter, being a good role model for her was the most important thing, and that is what I told her in the beginning. So I think I have achieved that. She thinks that Mama is not only to do like the household course or just to cook food or anything like that. I can also be part of, I can also work outside, I can do something with my own life. And that is what I have changed. Her view is more than enough for me by the end of this.
I'm Shailaja. I'm running a school. All the teachers are with me. All my pillars are here. Okay. And in fact, 3-4 years back, I joined this course. That time it was a dream for me. I wanted to run a school. It was a dream, just a dream. I don't know how to put it in. But Modi sir and Nalla ma'am gave me all the courageous, all support, everything. After doing the course, I came to the value of the course. I informed so many and recommend many. Even in fact the teachers, I motivated them to do the course so you can do wonders. And even then they are doing a good job in my school. Even now I think their confidence level is increased after doing the course. I am very, very thankful to Modi sir and Nalla. Please continue doing this and the support. Care everything till they are with me. That is, the school, when school started, it was 8 students. Now we have reached almost 120.
Wow.
In fact, last year only we completed in the school. And it's going well. I'm very, very thankful to you. And congratulations for all the teachers. And all the best for the upcoming, I wanted to say something, entrepreneurs. Okay, go for your dream. You can definitely achieve. Even I was not able to speak like this initially. Sir only gave me the courage. Whatever you want to say. Don't hesitate. Why to hesitate like that? And once again, I'm thankful to PFLA, and I don't know whether Sir is remembering me, but Sir was there. Even Ma'am was there that time. I'm remembering. Okay, sir. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for the feedback. We will begin now the process of graduating you, giving the certifications. All right, please do collect your certificates and go to classrooms and apply whatever you have learned. Right, go on to become whatever you mentioned earlier, like want to become a good teacher, want to become an excellent teacher. Right, so nothing to stop. Keep growing, keep learning, keep growing.